Hi, good morning. It's Loli here. You will have to visualize and experience rehabilitation centers, corrupt law enforcement officers, and a large enterprise who exploited his own resource, exploited his personal life of his loyal employee to infringe his rights and was fostering criminals by outsourcing tasks of injuring his emotional pain and psychological injuries, and outsourced a contract to criminals to sabotage all the evidence and substantial data, and also is trying to kill the resource and stop all his income, the source of income, to paralyze him, to get resources to fight against the miscarriage of justice that was witnessed. And I am the only witness. I have witnessed and I have the proof. I have all the records. The intention was, forget about the intention, the agenda is to acquire wealth, business acquisition, by exploiting his personal life over media. I'm not here to seek compensation. Please refund the time that you have extorted from him. I will refund his wealth and all the income and ensure I get him a financial aid and medical support, a certified medical practitioner deployed 247 for his safety and welfare. Now, you tell me, where is this statement written? What is the statement you've written on a Chetwood Hall, New Delhi? And we'll come back to that at a later stage. A large enterprise at Germany funds a news agency here in Bangalore to exploit his personal life, murder his wife, and put him on a honey trap, and then take him into isolation and get him kidnapped. Ministry of Home Affairs, he was taken in the name of as as an imposter, pick him up, stating he is inspector of police. Four goons picked him up, snatched his mobile, and we'll come to that at a later stage. Accessed his SIM card and messages and OTPs and his contacts, and is still being fostered by government officials and political leaders who are forging national security data. He was kidnapped and detained illegally with support from corrupt law enforcement officials. This is complete miscarriage of justice by infringing rights of a civilian and suspect. They threatened his immediate family members to kill him with by injecting STD in favor of, in return to his life, they extorted money. And these criminals were fostered by a political leader. We don't need justice because the judge said you will definitely get judgment but not justice. There are more than 330 unauthorized rehabilitation centers. You are not following standard operational procedure, plus, you illegally take his mobiles, access his emails, and the Ministry of Social Justice is fostering these criminals by offering license to establish an unauthorized rehabilitation center. Unless I let people know, unless these are informed to the top political leaders and the one who prescribe changes in the national security policy, you will not shed light on those darkest areas of victims of narco trafficking. And I'll tell you who is operating and implementing these. And the concept is to paralyze, paralyze him financially, to make sure he is unable to fight the injustice due to lack of resources and funds. This facility is in Sarjapur. He was manhandled and assaulted sexually for religiously following his duties, and they abused his loyalty. I'm afraid I am unable to reveal the organization's name considering their reputation damage, which will be informed to the top officials based in America and Washington, D.C. An act of an act of questioning his humanity, an act of accessing his details and information in the name of treatment. Ministry of Social Empowerment and Social Justice is fostering criminals by offering them license and operate a well organized narcotics crime. These are the statements of my own experience performing investigation based on empirical investigation based on observation and documentation. I mean, you need to understand the difference between convincing and conveying message. Do not come to me seeking clarification. I'm just trying to convey the message, but you are the next victim. Hey, IT professional, hey, IT coolie, you are the next victim. They put him in a honey trap, the one who is powered by a political leader who is in authority, part of the governance, who is still trying to expose the national security information. They have accessed all the data, cryptography codes. He was scared. They infused fear to this IT professional. And this low risk mission objective is to investigate a wide variety of approaches to solve this problem and to focus on behaviors directly associated with the response of these large enterprises. And here in India, the majority of the crowd has the social acceptance of breaching or following or practicing an act of ethical and moral bankruptcy, which leads to increase of risk of getting intelligence. So don't get your judgment wrong based on the collection of these raw information. Now, you're also trying to paralyze effect of the mother complex, despite of repeatedly informing officials and enterprise.